The internet has made me the way that I am. And I don't like the way that I came out to be. I'm just about to turn 18. I only have about 9 days left. And I just wanted to share my experience for the world to hear. And I know it's gonna be messy. It's mainly my first experience actually putting out a thoughtful video. But nonetheless, I'm going to share you experiences about how the internet made me feel insecure about the way that I looked, um, the way that I spoke, and just mainly about my actions as a whole. And I wanted to also put out for TWs out here that I am going to talk about um and a lot of disorders and bad instances that happened in my life. So if you are triggered by that by any sense, please click off the video. Now, it happened, I want to say 2023. I got my first job. Um, it was at Food City, and I still do work there now. Now as a cashier, but I started as a courtesy clerk, which we just bag and clean things. Now, as I started the job, I was a very big guy. Um, 5'3", 280 pounds. And I know that's going to be a shock for a lot of people, especially for my height and age during that time. I was 14. And I was very obese, very obese. And it did put a total on me because when I had that job, I was very slow and they wouldn't really put much days on me because I wasn't really much of a person to work with. And I understood that. I really didn't have nothing to bring. So I decided to, make music like every other person would, start gaming, and mainly just sat on my ass. Now, I would just be sitting in my room all day, just making myself look worse, having a neck beard and all that, looking like a Discord mod. And, you know, I saw the black pill industry, red pills and all that. I wanted to be them, but better. You know, like there has to be a better version of every other outcome. There has to be a better version of it, regardless. So I put myself in those situations. I I had times where I thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't eat at all. I ate too much yesterday. I shouldn't eat. And then it really hit me like I'm putting myself into a dangerous situation where I'm not eating all day, maybe two, three. And it just put a total on me where I would I would start throwing up a lot for days and weeks and not being able to eat at all. And during that time also, I was working out every morning at school. So it would just put pain on me over and over. And people noticed. Like they were like, "Dang man, you looking down today." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I know. I'm just not feeling well today." And my coach saw it also. Like he was real concerned about me. And I didn't let myself realize, and I just pivoted. It got to a point where I was losing a lot of weight. A lot. And I went down all the way to 150 now. And, you know, to me, I thought it was a great accomplishment. And everyone around me thought it also, but deep down inside of me, I knew what the real reason was. That I never ate, that I never slept, that I continuously threw up, and that I just lost all this weight within a year. And it's like fast forward to like 2025 then. And, I'm still trying to make myself look like this godlike person in this black pilled industry. And, I just felt out of place putting myself out there. And I made myself slowly realize that I wasn't supposed to be there. And whenever I um slowly move myself away from it, people around me who are also in that industry, they started to try to bring me back in, saying, "Hey, you're gonna not start looking like this anymore if you're gonna stop doing this." And I just said, that's not the point. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to go through it. I just want to be able to have fun with family and friends and just have hopes that they like the way that I look, that they like the way that I act. And I shouldn't be acting like this playboy Cardi black pill person. Like, I should be me. I should be who I am. I should be showing who I was before. Before the transformation. Before what I did to myself. And I can't change what I did to myself. I already look like this now. And it kind of hurts me knowing that I can't change. But it is a relief knowing that if I didn't, I probably would have been diabetic or dead. And, it kind of hurts me to put my head in that scenario too. Like, what if I did die because of how big I was? And I know that people were bigger. People can be bigger, but I could have died by how big I was and how small I was for my height. But nonetheless, I felt like that I wanted to put my experience out here for anyone that wants to put, like, a weight loss goal, or just wants to make themselves look good, want to work out more. I just gotta say that don't put yourself in situations that you wouldn't want to see your friends or family in. And it is kind of hard for me to put my words out there because I am on the verge of tears every time that I've talked about this, but if I wasn't here right now, my sister wouldn't know who I could have been. My sister wouldn't have known what a brother was. And it just hurts me to think about that because I want to be the best brother. But from where I'm going down from, I don't think I can be. From where I put myself in, I don't think I could be a good brother because of how fucked up my mind is, how fucked up my body is. I feel like a 30-year-old in an 18-year-old's body. That shouldn't be possible. From the amount of sugar that I've taken within 10 years, fucked up my body so much that I have to eat the amount of fruits that could borderline kill someone. That's how much I need to eat. Just in fruits. That's it. Fruits, vegetables, dairy products, small things. Just to make sure that I was never in that situation again. And I don't know how fucked up my mind can be, but it's starting to scare me how it is right now. And that's all I gotta say. Coca-Cola 64 out. It'll be posted on my other two channels.